Welcome to Toronto. So wonderful to have you here, and congratulations on this little
Thank
film.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So stepping into this furry costume, is it intimidating, exhilarating, scary? What's it like?
I think it's mostly exciting. I get to play this character who means so much to different people. It's great to see the reactions of crew and cast members when I do something that's,
Yeah.
heroic or iconic or to create some emotion in my collaborators. It's always great. And then watching the film with an audience to hear the gasps and the laughs and it's always that's the reward, the biggest reward.
It's got to be so gratifying to be sitting in there.
Absolutely.
And it's funny, too, because obviously you're in this Chewbacca costume, so you can kind of walk around and people don't know who you are.
That's absolutely true. I am that tall guy. How tall are you? Do you play basketball? I'm that guy.
Well, now you could say, no, I'm Chewbacca.
Yeah,
That's
but I
pretty
never
good.
do. It's
It's
enough.
good to stay anonymous, I guess,
Exactly.
huh?
It's
Yeah.
great to be that guy who plays basketball in a local team, perhaps.
Tell me a little bit, you worked on a couple of the films. This is the first one that you're full-out Chewbacca, of course, but you studied under Peter, the original person who played Chewbacca. Tell me the most important advice he gave you or what you learned from him.
I think it was about the posture, the movement, the angles of the head, because Peter, I don't know if it was a physical thing that's how he moved, but he did move like that inside the costume, always.
Yeah.
So to learn that from him was of great value.
Yeah, I can imagine. And then, of course, getting that classic voice down. Is that like something you had to
Right.
study for a long time,
Well,
or did it
that's
come
just
to you
me.
naturally?
That's just me showing off. The actual voice is a bear recording of a bear. But I do the just to maybe show off on set.
Showing off is good. You've
Yes.
mastered it pretty well, I have to say, because I've
Absolutely.
tried it and I can't. It doesn't come that easy
Yeah,
to me.
it's-
Maybe it's just because I'm so short. What do you think?
I think it could be.
I think you need the height to get it perfect.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Tell me about working with this cast and just, getting on set. This is so exciting. It's kind of bittersweet because it's the last chapter, yet everybody is so excited to see it. But for you to have been on the set with all of these people, what was that like for you?
Wonderful. We sort of started from Force Awakens and to have JJ come back
Yeah.
to direct this last episode of the trilogy and the last episode of the Star Wars saga was a fantastic opportunity to do it one more time with this band of heroes. So I cherished every moment, and we laughed and had fun on set. Mostly I remember it was hard work. You every day, 10 hours a day, you shoot these scenes which JJ and Chris Terrio had written, and it's a beautiful script, and the story made sense on paper. We really couldn't wait to see it, and now that I have, I'm really happy the way it turned out.
Yeah, we're excited to see it too. And I had to imagine growing up that, of course, you weren't a bit of a Star Wars fan or didn't watch the films and stuff. So for you to actually participate and be one of the most iconic characters in history, when you were on set, were you kind of like, am I really here? Is this really happening to me?
Many times, yeah. And always waking up when you don't know where when you're not so conscious, you wake up in the morning, you're like, that was a good dream. Oh wait, it's true. That happened to me a lot of times, and still some days, it feels unreal.
Yeah. What challenges
Very
you the
unreal.
most playing Chewbacca? Is there something that you need to get used to and then it got a little easier?
It's the consistency because I'm playing a character who moves in a different way than myself,
Yeah.
who is silent when I'm very vocal, and I like to interact. But Chewbacca is more like he's like that silent, wise type.
He is.
So it's very different playing that.
Everybody's best friend.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's amazing. Well, I know you're a dad and your son is very little and you're going to be having another one soon. Congratulations. But what are you going to tell your son when he gets older and he's going to realize that his daddy is now Chewbacca?
Right. It's gonna be a discussion. Son, I'm Chewbacca. No, you're not. No, he knows actually. He came on set when I was inside the suit. I told him from the suit he heard, Daddy's here. Where's Daddy? He's here. So he knows it's me probably.
Yeah.
So he smiles every time he sees Chewbacca pictures. He smiles.
Very sweet.
He knows something's up
That
with
is
Daddy
awesome.
and this Chewbacca. And I make this noise often enough that, and he's always, his ears perk up and he's like, Daddy knows something about Chewbacca.
That is fantastic. Well, congratulations to you. Best of luck with everything. And you know what? Just this movie's gonna, well, it's gonna do pretty well, I think. Don't you think so?
I'm setting up no expectations. I think it's a beautiful end to the saga that we've all grown up with.
Good stuff.
And I can't wait for you to see it.